Shit, I let that one go over, so I can't post it. So we're gonna have to do another one. I don't even know what I was talking about in the other one anyway, so you didn't miss anything. Okay. That sucks, though. I know that I touched on a point saying that the defense table, the one chick defense attorney is questioning the final defense witness. She's the last one, that's it. You know, and hopefully this thing will be winding down, you know what I mean, in the jury's hands soon. Did the prosecution have their... What is this? This fucking case has been drawn out so long that I think everybody's confused. Are you guys confused? I mean, I know I am. I'm like, when are they going to wrap it up? You know. So, right now there's a defense witness on the stand being questioned by the defense. So, hopefully I didn't miss the prosecution by sleeping. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. For Travis. You know. She was like... I am bored. Her and that big round guy that's, you know, also on the defense, he looked bored. Everybody looked bored. Like, we know the answer, you know. And the prosecutor's like, we want more, we want more. You know, give me more. It's just fucked up. How about the commercial about the wire mesh or some shit in your stomach? Lord, they show a lot of drug commercials during the show. Well, not the show, during the trial. You know what I'm saying? I should put these up in little baby bites. Little baby bites. Aww. I got heartburn because last night I ate a burrito and all those little pies from McDonald's, a cherry pie. So fucking good. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay, my nails. If something wants to fall out of my hands, I gotta let it fall. You know?
Somebody to do mind control. And isolation can take a lot of forms. Isolation doesn't have to be as obvious as you never get to see anybody that you care about. Isolation can be...
Talking about isolation now, Lady Alice.
That you're not talking to anybody about what's going on in your life. And that's common in domestically violent relationships, where people don't talk to other people. They don't talk to their friends. They don't talk to their family about what's going on, because they want people to like their partner.
She's talking about isolation.
They want people to care about them. They want people to hang around.
How maybe, I guess, you know, how Jodi was isolated.
So they tend to keep it to themselves. That's a form of isolation. Looking at what people write and telling them they can't write certain things or that they can't say certain things is a form of isolation.
See, fuck
and
that.
there are real obvious forms like taking the spark plug. I don't even know if cars have spark plugs anymore, actually, but dismantling the car so that somebody can't use the car, or taking the keys away, or there are lots of ways to isolate people.
So can a person be isolated? And what I'm hearing you say is that a person can be isolated even though it's not necessarily an extreme situation like dismantling the car.
Yes.
And when can a person be isolated just because they have no one else to talk to about what happened?
That's really the main reason they are isolated, because they stop talking to anybody else.
See, but then if I go to the gym, I can't bring you SchreeTV. But
becomes lost in that
I'll wait till baby wakes up.
Male or female. If you're in a situation and you can't talk to anyone else, then the reality of the person you're with that whatever they tell you becomes more real because you don't have another mirror to look into. So I've had, for instance, I had two women come into the shelter in the same week who both
the lady worked at a shelter.
And overweight, and they were both very thin and attractive. And they believed that because they had been told that so often, and they were.
I guess she works with abuse victims.
So you can believe what the
This witness here.
Press the pause button again. She's talking there about isolation. You're not going to miss a moment of testimony. We're back with more of it in a moment. Stay with us.
How are they going to say you're not going to miss a moment, but we're going to play some commercials while action is going on in the courtroom? Okay. Either we're missing it or we're not. What the hell's going on? It's fucking cold. I swear. My baby washed my jacket for me last night. It smells so game fresh. I love it. It smells good. Oh, there's my windbreak. Wait a minute. What you say? Because I wear them both together. Okay. Because it feels like the Arctic. You know. Brothers, you might know out there what I'm talking about. When you marry a white woman. You know what I'm saying? They come from Europe. It's cold over there. Shoot. A lot of black people, we like it to be warm. Being as though we came from Africa, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. There we go. Then on top of that, your girl is not playing what you say. Oh wait, they're back.
Psychological or something that happens in an abusive relationship where it's not really their choice?
Well, I don't think that a victim of domestic violence feels that they have a choice. I think that what happens is your choices get narrowed, your world gets narrowed. Then your choices about how you handle things get narrower because you're concerned.
Broke my nail.
You know, I see over and over
The baby
again
puts my coat on for me.
People are very concerned about the reputation of the,
she spoils me.
partner that they have. They're concerned about, if it's a school teacher, they're concerned about that school teacher losing
It's the
their
little
job.
thing that means so much.
They're worried about a reputation
I had to fix that nail though.
somebody has. I always remember a woman who called anonymously on the hotline.
I see my glue. Wait.
Married to
Let me get my other coat on first.
who was local, apparently, and I don't know who it was. I never knew who it was. But she called the hotline and said, nobody will believe me, and I can't ruin his reputation. He's very good with people in the church, so I don't want to ruin his reputation. And I hear that over and over again. Even people who own their own businesses, they don't want them to lose work. Police officers, people in the military. There's a lot of concern from victims.
Because we're over 9. Well, I can get it. Enjoy the fuzzy posters, okay?
Or lose their career behind, or their standing.
And so does that factor into the feeling of a victim feeling like she doesn't have a choice to talk to other people?
Yes, that absolutely factors.
There we go. I got it.
You talked a little bit about balance of power, and I know in the first two columns we see that there is a balance of power in the relationship, and then that seems to disappear, starting with abuse. But what is the importance of that?
Well, the balance of power means that there's, pretty much positive regard for each other, that we like each other. That I value your opinion in my relationship. I want to hear what you have to say about it. When we, buy things, we kind of talk about them unless they're your things, But that, we make decisions. If we have children, we talk about how we're going to discipline them, or we try to work together, or try to figure out a way to do that, even if we aren't sure how to do it. But when you look at a shift, you begin to see that the person who perpetrates has more power because the other person has given up so much of who they are that they lose the ability to have that balanced power. And I don't think it's always thought out. I don't think people necessarily who are perpetrating domestic violence are consciously saying, I'm going to take your power away. I'm going to, I don't think they're just necessarily doing that at all. I think they're more reflexive. I think it's more an emotional reflex that they're, for them it feels more like survival. How am I going to survive? And they act out. The ones that are terrorists and high-end battery, they're more thoughtful.
We're over 11 minutes. Don't want to take any chances. Love you guys. See you guys soon. How?